Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the American Academy of Research and Academic. I'm your host, and today we're diving into something that's changing the way we do medical research: artificial intelligence. Now, I know AI sounds like one of those buzzwords that gets thrown around a lot, but trust me, it's more than just hype. AI is reshaping the landscape of medical research, from literature reviews and data analysis to even drafting manuscripts. And today we're going to talk about how you can use AI to make your research process smarter, faster, and more impactful. All right, let's start with the basics. What exactly is AI in the context of medical research? Artificial intelligence, or AI, refers to the simulation of human intelligence by machines. It involves complex algorithms and machine learning models that help computers process large amounts of data, recognize patterns, and even make predictions. But here's where it gets interesting. AI is not just about crunching numbers. It's about transforming the way we approach medicine and research altogether. Imagine you're working on a research paper about diabetes management. Traditionally, you'd have to manually go through hundreds, maybe even thousands of published studies, compile your findings, and then structure them in a way that makes sense. Now, what if I told you that AI could do all of this in minutes? That's right. AI tools can scan through vast medical databases, extract relevant information, summarize key findings, and even suggest gaps in existing research. Let's break it down with some real-world examples. Example number one, AI in drug discovery. Pharmaceutical companies like Pfizer and Moderna are already leveraging AI to speed up drug discovery. In the past, developing a new drug could take 10 to 15 years. But AI algorithms can now analyze millions of chemical compounds in a matter of days, identifying the most promising candidates for further testing. This has the potential to revolutionize how we develop treatments for diseases like cancer, Alzheimer's, and even rare genetic disorders. Example number two, AI in medical imaging. Have you ever heard of AI being used in radiology? AI-powered systems like IBM Watson and Google DeepMind can analyze X-rays, MRIs, and CT scans with incredible accuracy. In some cases, AI models have even outperformed human radiologists in detecting diseases like lung cancer and diabetic retinopathy. The impact of this is huge. It means faster diagnoses, earlier interventions, and ultimately, better patient outcomes. Example number three, AI in literature review. One of the most time-consuming parts of research is reviewing existing literature. AI-powered tools like Elicit and Semantic Scholar can scan through thousands of journal articles in seconds, summarizing key insights and highlighting trends. Instead of spending weeks gathering references, researchers can now focus on analysis and innovation. Now, this all sounds amazing, but AI isn't just about automation, it's about enhancing human capabilities. It's about allowing doctors and researchers to make data-driven decisions with greater confidence. But how do we actually use AI in the different stages of research? Let's dive deeper. Okay, let's take this step by step. AI can be integrated into every stage of the research process, making your work more efficient and insightful. Let's break it down. Every great research project starts with a strong idea. But sometimes coming up with a novel research question is the hardest part. This is where AI can be incredibly useful. AI assistants can help researchers brainstorm topics by analyzing current trends and identifying gaps in the literature. You can ask an AI model something like, "What are the emerging trends in cardiovascular disease research?" And it will generate a list of potential research questions based on existing publications. AI can also assist in drafting research proposals. Need help structuring your introduction? AI can generate a rough draft for you or a structure for your research, which you can then refine and personalize. This saves time and ensures that your proposal is well-structured and backed by relevant data. A thorough literature review is essential for any research project, but let's be honest, it can be tedious and time-consuming. This is where AI-powered search engines like Elicit come in. These tools don't just pull up papers, they summarize findings, compare studies, and even highlight inconsistencies in the data. Imagine you're researching the effects of intermittent fasting on metabolic health. Instead of manually sifting through hundreds of articles, AI can generate a structured summary of the latest research, identifying key studies and emerging patterns. It can also point out areas where more research is needed, helping you refine your hypothesis. Once you've gathered your data, the next step is analysis. AI can help process large datasets, run complex statistical models, and even detect patterns that might be missed by human researchers. Machine learning models can be particularly useful in clinical research, where they can predict disease outcomes based on patient data. For example, in oncology research, AI can analyze tumor growth patterns from medical images and predict how a patient's cancer might progress. This information can then be used to tailor treatment plans and improve patient care. Writing a research paper is no easy task, but AI can make it smoother. AI-driven writing assistants can help with grammar, clarity, and even formatting. They can suggest better ways to structure your paper and ensure that your arguments are logically sound. Moreover, AI can assist in generating citations and checking for unintentional plagiarism. This ensures that your paper meets the highest academic standards before submission. Finally, AI can help you prepare for presentations. AI-powered tools can analyze your speech and suggest improvements, ensuring that you communicate your findings effectively. Presentation software can also generate visually engaging slides, helping you showcase your research in a compelling way. Now, before we get too carried away with AI's capabilities, let's address a crucial topic: plagiarism and academic integrity. AI is undeniably a powerful tool, but with great power comes great responsibility. As researchers, we need to be aware of how AI can both help detect plagiarism and pose risks if used unethically. Let's break this down. How AI detects plagiarism. Universities and publishers now use AI-powered plagiarism detection tools like Turnitin and Authenticate. These platforms scan research papers against a vast database of academic literature, detecting similarities and flagging potential instances of copied text. Even AI-generated content is being scrutinized more closely, with institutions implementing stricter policies on its use. The ethical challenges of AI in research. AI tools can assist in writing, but relying too much on them can blur the lines between authentic authorship and AI-generated work. The question we must ask is, where do we draw the line? If AI helps draft a research paper, but the ideas come from a human researcher, is that ethical? What about when AI generates entire sections of text without proper citations? One of the most significant ethical concerns in AI-driven medical research is data manipulation. AI can generate convincing but entirely fabricated data, which some researchers may use to fast-track publications, secure funding, or support biased hypotheses. Fabricating patient data. AI models can generate synthetic patient records that look real but do not correspond to actual clinical cases. Some unethical researchers may use AI to create datasets that fit their hypotheses, leading to misleading conclusions. This can be particularly dangerous in fields like oncology, cardiology, and infectious diseases, where data accuracy is critical for patient outcomes. Example, suppose a researcher wants to prove a new drug reduces mortality rates. Instead of conducting rigorous trials, they could use AI to generate synthetic survival data, making the drug appear more effective than it is. Selective data reporting. Another unethical practice involves cherry-picking data to align with desired results. AI allows researchers to analyze large data sets and select only those data points that support their hypothesis while ignoring contradictory evidence. Real-world impact. Selective reporting skews scientific literature, leading to incorrect medical guidelines. Imagine an AI-driven study on a new diabetes medication that only reports positive outcomes, hiding cases where the drug led to severe side effects. Bias and discrimination in AI models. AI models learn from historical data, which means they inherit any biases present in the dataset. In medical research, bias can result in discriminatory algorithms that disadvantage certain populations. Racial and gender bias. AI models trained on predominantly Caucasian male datasets often fail to accurately diagnose diseases in women or people of color. This leads to serious disparities in healthcare outcomes. Example, some AI-driven dermatology tools have been found to be less accurate in diagnosing skin conditions in darker skin tones because they were trained mostly on fair-skinned individuals. A biased AI in medical research could falsely conclude that certain populations have a lower incidence of skin cancer simply due to underrepresentation in the dataset. Economic and geographic disparities. AI models trained using data from high-income countries often fail to generalize well in low-income regions, leading to inequitable healthcare advancements. An AI model trained on European hospitals for diagnosing tuberculosis may not work effectively in sub-Saharan Africa, where environmental and genetic factors differ. If such a model is widely adopted without validation, misdiagnosis rates could skyrocket. Plagiarism and misuse of AI-generated content. AI tools make writing easier but increase the risk of AI-assisted plagiarism. Paper mill scandals. Companies mass-produce fake research using AI, lowering scientific credibility. AI in literature reviews. AI can summarize studies, but relying too much on it may spread misinformation. Privacy violations and data breaches. Unauthorized data mining AI may access patient records without consent, violating privacy laws. Selling patient data. Some companies sell AI-analyzed patient data, reducing public trust in research. AI-generated fake clinical trials. AI can fabricate fake trial results, misleading regulators and endangering patient safety. Preventing AI misuse in research. Strict regulations, stronger journal policies to detect AI-generated fraud. Transparency. Researchers must disclose AI use in studies. Bias audits. AI models should be tested to remove biases. Stronger data privacy laws protect patient data from misuse. AI is neither good nor evil, it is a tool. How we use it determines whether it advances medical research or undermines its integrity. Ethical AI use ensures that innovations benefit all of humanity, not just a privileged few. As medical professionals and researchers, we must commit to using AI responsibly, ensuring that scientific progress is built on truth, transparency, and fairness. AI is transforming medical research, but it's up to us to use it wisely. Let's embrace AI as a tool, not a replacement for human expertise. Until next time, stay curious and keep making an impact.